Aliens are coming in 450 years. They can see and hear everything you do, everything you plan. So what do you do about it? How can you fight back? Enter the Wallfacer Project. 4 people given almost unlimited resources tasked with defeating the aliens before they get here, or coming up with a plan to do so when they do. They're not allowed to tell anybody. They have to hide their plan in their minds. I just finished book 2 of the 3-body problem, The Dark Forest. The rest of this will be some spoilers for book 1 and season 1 for both adaptations, the Chinese and Netflix one. This book mainly follows our main character Luo Ji, who is chosen to be a wallfacer. And I'm not going to lie, he's a total delusional, perverted scumbag piece of shit. Did he get a little bit better? I mean, a little bit. My biggest problem was with him as a character, but I'm okay with it because at least this character invoked some emotions out of me, unlike Wang Miao in the first book. I would rather have a character that I absolutely despise as a main character than have a character that I feel nothing towards, that there is nothing to him, you know? The characters in the first book were the weakest part of the book. We really did not dive into them. We didn't really get to know them all that much except for Da Shi. This was different. And I liked it more, even though I didn't like the main character. He's kind of weird, kind of creepy, delusional. But besides that, I thought it was a really fun book. I thought it was really awesome. The plot, the science, the mystery. In the first book, you're trying to figure out what is happening. You know, are there aliens? Are they coming? What is the point of this game? But in this book, you're trying to figure out how can we beat the aliens? And we're given a hint in the very prologue, yet we're trying to figure out what that hint means, how we can do it. We do some time jumping, some pretty big time jumping, so we get more into the sci-fi parts of it, and I think it was totally sick. I freaking loved that part, and I can't wait to see where we go in the future. Our cast of characters, besides Luo Ji, I think was really awesome. I love Zhang Beihai. I thought he was a fantastic character. I love the other wallfacers. I think they were so fascinating. Way more fascinating than Luo Ji. Another criticism I have is that Cixin Liu, at least in this book and the book before, doesn't really write women all that well. The women, at least in this book that he writes, are kind of characters that can be just swapped to a man and have the almost exact same emphasis or exact same influence on the plot, which is kind of disappointing. It's very obvious that he cares more about the plot than the characters, but it was still a step up in my opinion from the first one. And so I like it more. I do enjoy it more. The tone was definitely different. It was very the first one was ominous too, but this one was very like somber, defeatist, hopeless. And I think that's a fun tone to read sometimes. Am I crazy? I don't know. Definitely check out The Dark Forest by Cixin Liu. If you have finished the 3-body problem, make sure you follow for more book content.